Hello everyone, and welcome to Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up. Today we have Gas Guzzlers by Gamepires. And though to be in truth, we have a preview of Gas Guzzlers. This game is not out yet, and I don't know when it's coming out, I don't know where it's coming out, I don't know how much money it's going to be. All I know is we have this neat little preview build, so we're going to check it out. Basically, this is a car combat racer, similar to the Flatout series, I guess would be a good analog for it. We're just going to jump right in. We've got a couple events available to play anyways. We will start. I'm going to show both tracks because, you know, there's really not a ton to show here. Again, it's a very limited preview build. But from what I can see here, there's some neat stuff going on. There's a very neat kind of 1970s, almost a... I never really played it, but it seems similar to the vibe that Vigilante 8 had. It's got a very kind of like, you know, crude car driving dudes with guns sort of thing. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. Now I do have these controls mapped to an Xbox 360 controller. However, like most preview builds, nothing I'm doing control-wise is final. The defaults were all over the map, so you know. So, every map kind of just starts off standard way. I was just driving. However, once we hit the fire zone, I'll be able to start firing my guns. And every car has different kinds of guns. The car I'm driving right now has shotguns. And a neat thing this game does that most cars can do, but not every car, which is actually kind of neat, is that a lot of cars can shoot behind them, which kind of, it's nice to have something to offensively attack behind you as well. Now, obviously, you can't see behind you all that well, which makes it so you're not just, you know, absolutely wrecking everything behind you. Also, awesome, great kind of shitty VO, which I love. So yeah, now you can see our. This thing's got a shotgun. Dump behind you as well, which I like. I'm gonna warn you right now. I'm not very good at this game. Whoa. But there's something I really like about it. I like the kind of crude voice acting. I like the. I've always had a thing for desert environments and the kind of. Desert thing this game's got going on. I really enjoyed that. And just like in general, there's a lot of stuff I really dig about it.
Hell yeah! Don't worry, there's a whole hell of a lot more where that came from.
It's a pretty basic game, so it's a pretty basic game, for at least from what I can see this preview. But I think once it gets expanded out, you know, with more cars and more tracks, like it will be in the full version, I think there's going to be a lot of some real potential here. As much as I may have been a little cold on car combat recently, I do believe it is a genre with potential. And I think this is kind of one of the better examples of that potential. However, I will say there are some things that could be fixed. A big one that comes to mind is the fact that there's no good indication of where you are. I guess there is on the side there of position. I mean, they've got it on the side there in terms of listings, but I personally would kind of just prefer a number. As you'll also kind of see power-ups around the track as well, aside from just the weapons. They range from smoke screens to oil slicks. There are mines, and there's also just a standard boost. Kind of a minor selection right now, but again, it's something I imagine will probably be buffed up a little bit once they get to the full game.
This is gonna be fun.
I find myself just laying down those power-ups right away because most of them stick around until somebody's kind of gone through them. so it seems silly to kind of wait. An interesting thing is you can still come in third, but be in last in this game, because it's all kind of about, because there is like a distinct health meter. You can die. So if you just are, you know, one of the last cars remaining, that's sometimes good enough. As you can see there, Knight Rider and Junkie have been knocked out of the race. So now, no matter what, I'll come in at least 6. Got double damage now. Probably has a power up. There we go, and as you can see, that gives me a bunch of points and also knocks me up another notch, which is always helpful. Oh, that was bad.
I'm your best friend.
I don't know, like it's just it seems like a pretty neat little game. I really want to see what becomes more of it. Like right now, with just only the few cars and a couple tracks, like I'm only getting a very vertical slice of it. But once they kind of, you know, once I get to see that full version, I can make a better decision. But right now, I think this is a pretty neat kind of car combat experience, and something fans of the genre should keep their eyes out for. If you are more of a fan of kind of the classic style of car combat, in the vein of stuff like Twisted Metal and Vigilante 8, this certainly feels more faithful to that style of car combat than anything else I've seen recently. With the exception of, you know, actual yeah, but just in terms of like new independent stuff, this seems like kind of the neatest new car combat thing I've seen in a while.
Ooh, another shiny toy.
So yeah, as you can see, a bunch of people have finished already. I'm gonna come in last, but because 3 people died and I managed to out-survive them, I come in at least 5th. And I get a bonus with money. I imagine that might be spent on upgrades, perhaps? I don't really know. That's not in this demo. Or, it's not in this preview build. Nothing... There's really very little, kind of in terms of the deeper systems of this game, in terms of actually unlocking these cars and weapons, and if there's an upgrade system. Well, I imagine seeing there's money at the end, that seems like the appropriate place for that to be. So there's 4 cars including this demo. You can download this demo yourselves, I think. There's I've seen it in different places. I don't know specifically though. Look around. Go Gamepires website. I don't know what that is offhand. I imagine Gamepires.com, but I could be wrong. I'm sure they'll have better information about whether this demo is available to the general public. But regardless, you can just watch this video over and over again and be all excited, be like, oh, I want to play that game, and then play it when it comes out. So we got the little cars. We also got these cars that I prefer because they kind of remind me of a Dodge Chart. Well, kind of remind me of a Challenger, but it's not quite a Challenger. It's as close as I'm going to get in this preview build, so whatever. And we got one with Gatling guns, and we got one with missiles, and of course we're picking the one with missiles. And we're gonna go do this one. Non-distinct southwestern desertscape. I don't know, I got no problem with that. I like this kind of area. Yeah, like I just kind of dig this game's vibe. Like I like the music, I like what little character I've seen so far. I like the environments. I think the environments look really nice. I like the cars. I really like the idea of being able to shoot behind you. There's something really obvious that I can't believe they haven't done it before, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like it's the sort of thing you've seen in like Mario Kart. It's the sort of thing you've seen in like Mario Kart, but you haven't really seen it in strict car combat games. Maybe it was in Vigilante 8. I don't know. I never played Vigilante 8. Nonetheless, this is really cool. I've been having some real fun with this game, and I'm really excited to see what becomes of it. A counter there would be nice, but that's just me. I like having the counter so I can tap the ignition along with it. Because again, I've been playing Mario Kart way too long. frame rate's not super great, but again, preview build not optimized. Don't expect this to play technically the same way it will when it's done. Optimization still needs to happen and stuff like that. I've noticed the frame rate seems to get better as I play too, at least a little bit. Oh, once I get my weapons unlocked, I'm gonna do some nasty shit. Fire zone.
Pussy!
And now I can just start firing off missiles like an idiot. Which is exactly what I want.
Ian, punk!
An aiming cursor would be nice too, but you know, whatever. I kind of like the wild aiming too. That's something I've always liked when it's done. Oh, goodbye. 3 sets. Changing views there. That's not the reset button. I forget what I mapped reset to.
Shit!
Alright. It's neat. That's kind of enough for me. I'm in dead fucking last. Let's see if we can't fix that. Probably not. But, you know, I'm gonna try. I can't tell if there's any homing on those missiles. It doesn't really seem like it, but I might be wrong. I'm really curious to see what they're going to be pricing this game at and how much content is exactly going to be in here. Because, I don't know, it just seems, I can't quite tell where it places on that general scale of games. I'm real interested to see what becomes of it. As much as the handling does feel a little wiggly, I think that might be just the fact that I'm using a 360 controller instead of a keyboard. I didn't really feel good using the keyboard. There was something weird about the way the keyboard felt. But aside from that, the driving does actually feel weirdly good. Like, despite how it may look like I'm controlling, it feels good in a way I wasn't expecting. Like, drifting feels, in particular, feels real nice. Like, I very easily feel like I can do what I'm trying to do, even if there is just a little bit of jank involved in doing that. Oh, I'm gonna hit you fuckers! Come on. Come on! I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. I'm gonna run into missiles or I'm gonna kill you. One of those things is gonna happen.
It's playtime, boys and girls, and I'm here to eat you for lunch.
Now, judging by my current missile count, it's looking good.
Oh, you go!
There we go, I got somebody.
You gone!
These can be shot from the back too, which I like. Ah! Oh, yeah, some of the crashes in this game are fucking fun. There's just a good setup of just stuff flying everywhere. Oh, I'm all out of missiles. I'm so sad. And I got more missiles, so I'm happy again. A lot of laps in these tracks, which I've noticed. Like, they definitely go above and beyond the standard 3 laps to a track.
Yeah, that's right. That's my boot in your ass.
Kinda hoping somebody might be up there. I was just missing in the draw distance, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, the guys ahead of me are just ever so slightly ahead of me. I can totally reach them. Just needs to really put on the heat. I know those oil patches don't seem to do all that much. Which is good. I think if they were too much of a detriment just because they stick around, that might be a problem. There's something I kind of just love about hitting cars with the missiles. Like, I don't even really care to win. I'm kind of just happy to shoot the missiles.
Up yours, asshole! How does it feel to have me breathing down your neck?
There's something super benign about the not, yeah, a little, I don't know, not very standard about the music. I like the music, but it's very standard. Like, it kind of just feels like standard, like, this is what a guitar sounds like. Which, you know, fine. But, I don't know. Probably my... I'm not even gonna complain. I kind of just like, that's the only really comment I have on the music. I like it, but it's nothing special about it. That car shouldn't have parked. What, was he getting out to check his fucking brake fluid or something?
Oh boy, it's ass-kicking time.
I wish they had a rear view mirror so I could see the cars I destroyed behind me.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
There is a good little bit of fire from your tires on the ground after you boost, which you can't see, but the people ahead of you can, and that's enough for me. Wow, apparently just tons of people have been just taken right the fuck out. Whoever's in first is just in first. Like, they're not gonna get... There will be no upsets of who is in first. That guy is far and ahead, gonna win this race. The real challenge is gonna be who's gonna take second. Because the back three is fairly close together, with the exception of me, who's a little too far, who's a little far behind. More than I would like, anyways.
Ooh, I love it. Fucking love it.
Oh, that's a lot of effects to go on the screen at once.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the fact that ammo isn't unlimited kind of sucks, but it's a good limiter. Otherwise, there would be a lot of just crap going at all times.
That ain't good.
I've never been destroyed, so I'm not really sure how much health any of these cars have. It's not really made all that clear. Oh, that's like 3 landmines I'm gonna hit in a row. Oh, oh. Oh, I somehow made it to third. Oh, and I killed the guy behind me. See, they need to have a goddamn rear view mirrors. You can see those. So I want to see that guy behind me blow up so I can drive away all cool. So that's kind of how I've noticed these events play out for the most part. Is just crap behind. Is it like it only really falling down to 3 people because everyone else just gets taken out, which is awesome. And as you can see, there's money is awarded. There's bonus money awarded depending on what you do. So despite the fact I came in, well, last technically, I still got fairly close to what the person who got first got because I was just doing my best to kill absolutely every motherfucker. Alright, so that's kind of what there is here. Gas Guzzlers is coming out at a time on a digital release platform for a certain amount of money. I don't know how much, I don't know when, and I don't know where. If I had to guess, I would say Steam, I would say probably Q2 to Q3, and I'm going to guess $30, maybe? Keep in mind, that's entirely speculation, and absolutely none of those facts could be true. For all we know, this could be $60 coming out on Gamersgate and not coming out until Q4 2013. Most likely none of the things are correct either, but I'm just saying, go and, do a little... If you are curious, go hit Gamepires, or Gas Guzzlers itself might even have its own site. Go check out the forums there. If they have forums, go kind of, go do a little research. I certainly didn't. I just downloaded this game they sent me and said, this looks awesome, I want to talk about it. So that's Half Beer's HUD, this is Gas Guzzlers. Check it out whenever it comes out. If you are interested, I do suggest going to kind of go into research. Maybe I will put a link to whatever would be the best place to find that information in the notes of the YouTube video, and maybe I'll put it in an annotation to this YouTube video, so you can kind of see it that way. Yeah, so that's Half Beer's HUD, this is Gas Guzzlers, and we're out.